Hello, friends, and welcome to the Cinemondo podcast with Kathy, Mark, and Burk, talking about movies and trailers. And we're going to go back. We're going to go back to a comfort zone here, I think, with this trailer.
I love these things so much.
I don't know anything about this movie other than what Kathy told me is that it is a horror film.
That's all I know too.
Yeah, it's called Smile. It's coming out soon, and it stars. It's directed by Parker Finn. This is his feature film debut, so that's always interesting to see a new filmmaker. Starring Sosie Bacon, which is Kevin Bacon and Kira Sedgwick's daughter.
Oh,
Cal Penn is in it. Kyle Gallner. So, yeah, interesting cast. And
so he knows people apparently.
I'm not sure. It's a Paramount release, so it's a big release.
Right.
We'll see. It's coming out very soon. We'll see. We'll take a look. And before we start, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, or you can just listen to our podcast. We have tons of material. Tons.
Yeah, we go way back.
So much. We also have tons on our YouTube channel, so we're all over the damn place.
Yeah.
We did trailer review for Citizen Kane, I think. This was our first, wasn't it?
I think it was
1941.
That's right. We're going to review those trailers.
Sure it wasn't The General? Okay. Anyway.
The General, yeah.
Well, let's check it out. Smile.
Okay.
All right. Let's watch that trailer.
All right. I want to see what this is.
Quiet on the set, everybody.
What is it you like to talk about?
My patient. Hi. I know you're nervous. I just want to have a chat.
I'm seeing something no one else can see except for me. It's smiling at me. Oh my God!
Yesterday, a patient in your care died brutally in front of you.
I need to find an explanation for what happened.
It's smiling at me. It's smiling at me.
You're going to die! You're going to die! You're going to die! You're going to die!
I found 20 cases involving 19 victims with a direct line linking them all together.
You said only 19. Why is it that everybody else who's seen it is dead and you're alive? I've seen it too.
You?
Get away from me! How long between each victim's death?
None of them survived longer than a week.
Rose!
Today's my 4th day. I am not gonna keep running. I have to face it.
How does it make you feel?
I'm just really scared that something bad is going to happen. Rose.
Yes, definitely in the It Follows camp for sure.
Oh my God. It's a direct, I would call it a direct copy, but it's heavily influenced by you can see something that nobody else can see because it's coming after you. Somehow you're connected by this presence or demon or whatever,
Kind of an urban legend vibe to it,
Yes.
where they say that if you say Candyman,
Yeah, totally.
and that idea that there's these rules, like if you see it, then you pass it along to the other one, and I don't know, there's a thing that happens in movies that is a kind of a pet peeve where a professional person doesn't act professionally within their profession. It's like when we saw Prometheus and all that, and we saw scientists being overtly unscientific.
Yeah.
And in this one, we have a psychiatrist. I guess she's a psychologist, psychiatrist, caseworker.
Mm-hmm.
She works with
Right.
people who have seem to have profound mental issues.
Mm-hmm.
But when the woman starts screaming and falls on the floor, a real caseworker would go to her and say, "It's okay, come on, calm down. Let's walk through the." But she runs to the phone to like call security because she's freaking out, And then in some other cases where she just runs out of the room or something, it's like, no, you're working with people who who are gonna do that.
Yeah.
A guy in a mental institution like that may say, "You're gonna die," and it's not gonna make you go, you're gonna calm him down. You're gonna tell somebody. You're gonna be professional.
But at that point, I'm wondering if she's already kind of in the throes of the
Maybe.
weird stuff happening, so she's already kind of unstable. Because she went in there looking kind of already nervous, and we started yelling at her. I kind of like the idea though. These creepy, like how smiles can be creepy. There's
Right.
something to that idea, like someone smiling and they just don't stop smiling. There's something sort of weird, creepy about that. I like that concept, but again, I will watch this. There's no stopping me, but
It feels
it does seem very familiar.
Well, it just reminds. I mean, like I said, it screams "It Follows," which is a superb,
my God, so good.
lower budget horror film that is not made for. Was a first time director, not a lot of money, no big stars, but he just used the camera. To see, the camera does a 360, and far away you see this person walking towards
So
the
creepy.
camera, and then it's just that's a simple thing, but it's brilliantly done. Here, it's the same sort of thing, but I think you're going for more of the sort of the big scares, as opposed to sort of the subtle stuff that can get you creeped out.
Or the the trailer moments. I don't know.
The trailer seemed they used that same music, that little weird, the little clackety clack sound is like it felt like they used kind of a package of scary trailer.
I think so. I think sometimes with these like the people that do these trailers, they do the same exact thing because they're trying to pump it up. And I'm wondering if some of the directors go, "Oh my God, it looks just like every other one. Can't you just?" But that's when you have a big budget film or a big studio. They're gonna say, "Who cares?"
There's one
we're gonna
trailer sound that you hear over and over. It's that metal clang, you know, and then they cut to black.
Yeah.
And then they come back. There's these tropes, and sometimes when I see that, it turns me away. It turns me off.
Yeah.
I'm like, really? Can't they just have a trailer where they engage me and make me want to see the film? That kind of stuff makes me feel like, oh, we didn't really have enough. We had to throw in all these, the stuff from, what you were just saying, the trailer package, which is
it's like trailer tropes.
They have that,
the real
that
thing.
shudder sound. There's that shudder sound that was in so many trailers. That
And there's that reverse, that zoom, that kind of with the metallic
impact
strike
sound,
at the end of it.
It almost ruins the film. It's like the film might be totally different, but you're throwing in all this stuff that we've seen 100 times before, these trailer tropes. Like, I'm sure some filmmakers go, gosh, why did you have to do that? Maybe my movie is a little bit different. So you could take It Follows and throw all that shit in there.
Well,
people have done that online where they've taken, Mary Poppins and they've put, they did the trailer thing where, and it makes Mary Poppins look like a horror film.
It's easy. It's sound effects. I mean, trailer editing. I don't know how much footage they had for this either. A lot of times they make trailers where we're not even done with the movie, but this film seems shot. It seems its conceit is it's sort of like a daylight kind of horror movie. Everything's in bright light. And the thing I liked about It Follows, and even Hereditary stuff, it had a beautiful cinematography feel to it. Like It Follows was great. Almost felt like an Instagram photo. Like young people be having fun being cool.
Yeah.
Beautiful camera angles. Just everything looked like almost like a shot you could put on Instagram. Just beautifully shot. This one feels a little less. It's not as concerned about fancy cinematography, and they're just going to go for this bright light kind of horror that makes what's normal is scary, and I appreciate that. At the same time, I feel like you could bring more flair. Maybe a little bit more flair to it.
My instinct was I got the impression, I was looking at the cinematography in this trailer, and my impression was they were going for kind of a Kubrick thing. They were kind of going for a Shining kind of vibe.
Yeah.
There was a lot of those sort of lateral tracking shots, like where she walks past the door and then she goes back to the... What?
Everything was upside down.
Yeah, well... It just, to me, there was a lot of those straight on, the shot of the two of them talking to each other, facing face to face, and those sort of Kubrick style vibes.
Very like static and contrived. Very like you feel like it's almost like a geometric like math solution to the the scene. Yeah. It's very.
But
very
we
good
could be wrong. It might be a really fun movie.
Yeah, trailers can be deceptive.
Yeah.
Let's check. You got a poster for us, Kath?
I have a poster. So it's actually, I love this poster because it's super minimal teaser poster.
Yeah.
That's great. To me, that's like a cool indie poster. Doesn't need to say anything else. Like that is cool.
It reminds me of weirdly. It reminds me. I don't know. It just popped up that old Japanese film House. I don't know why. It reminds me of that.
Yeah.
That poster a little bit. But
oh, that's interesting.
Cool looking poster.
That's it's not even out yet. That's a teaser poster, so who knows what'll happen. At least it has a copy line. a lot of posters I'm finding that still have copy.
And that's the premise of the film. Once you see it,
Yes, right. And then, it's funny. I was watching the show Evil last night, and they have an episode where it's almost the same conceit. Where once you see it, you have like so much time you have to finish these tasks, or you're dead.
Right.
And it's sort of like that, like you were saying. It's that urban legend idea of like you see it, you have to perform tasks, or you're gonna die in 7 days, or whatever. Like I couldn't quite understand. Like she sees a smile, and then she's cursed, and does she keep seeing people smiling? Because it seemed like
how do you know which is the evil smile and which is a normal smile?
Like how did she know how many days? It was kind of.
I mean, look at me. I'm smiling. Are you guys cursed now? So it's sort of like what
Mark, that's super creepy. He looks frozen. I don't think he is though.
What is it about a particular smile that makes that the scary one?
Exactly.
Right.
What is it? I mean, there must be some like, oh no, I saw the smile.
Yeah.
It's like it's the urban legend. Like, what was that movie? Those from the '90s. Final. What was it called? It was like
Destination.
Final Destination.
Final Destination.
Those
There's
are great.
Urban Legend. Candyman.
Candyman's a good one. Yeah.
There was a thing I remember when I was a kid where you're supposed to go, like kids would get together and like nobody was brave enough to go into the bathroom, and you look at yourself in the mirror and you say Bloody Mary 6 times.
Bloody Mary. Yeah.
And you'll see her behind you, And so people would go in and they would say, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. And they were like, I can't do it. It's too scary.
It's too scary. I know. One of the first episodes of Supernatural was Bloody Mary.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was funny. But I like a good urban legend horror movie. So
sure.
I'm interested in seeing what they do with it. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Smile coming very soon. End of September 30th.
Yeah.
All right.
So not very soon, but soon enough.
I hope it's probably better than the trailer. Let's say
coming
it's
one of
better
these
than the
days,
trailer.
people.
Yeah. So I'll
right.
see it too. So thanks very much for checking us out, and see you again in another episode. Bye.
Bye.